especially because I'll get bored doing one thing for a while and then I'll just switch to another thing because it reinvigorates me.
Okay.
Because if I work
I get it.
solely on one thing all the time, that gets boring.
Yeah, I get it.
You have
What
to
was
be
your
able
question?
to adapt and stuff.
Well, you talked about just the one clue, but I'm saying like over all the clues of the first treasure hunt, how many hours? Like if you had to try and estimate 100,000 hours, like how many hours do you think you spent on this? Because you were living with us full time, but I never
Right.
felt like you were gone all the time.
That's right.
Like you must have been up all night or something.
had a
Sometimes,
regular
well, not
job
up
at
all
that
the way
point, too.
all night, but I would be working hours and hours into the night sometimes without you guys even realizing.
Yeah.
So I'd say hundreds of hours.
Hundreds.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
He was also working a full-time job at that time.
I was.
Uh-huh.
I was working a full-time job
Because we
during
hadn't
that time.
hired him.
So I
Remember?
That's
we
why
were
he was
like,
paying rent. 'cause
we
weren't
hired him
hiring.
because of that first
That's
treasure
right.
hunt.
That's right.
So at the time he built the treasure hunt, he was working full time.
Yep.
He was not on payroll with us.
No, he
That's
just
right.
did
So
it
it
for
was
fun.
just for fun.
Yep.
And after that, I was like, we should probably do more.
So
Yes.
what's your favorite part of the treasure hunt? I mean, mine were all of the ones where it was like, I got to break down a wall.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I could
Those are
go
fun.
through it in my mind and just name them off fairly quickly what we did.
Sure.
So the first clue you found was the skull and crossbones.
Right.
That said that there was a clue in the attic. You went up to the attic. Then it had the glass case.
Chill to review.
Chill to
Which the
reveal.
kids were so excited about finding the first clue. Like,
Oh,
what is this? Like,
That's the thing.
They were so into it and so happy about it.
Well, forever the kids believed it was 100% real.
Yes.
Mhm.
We didn't tell them. We
Right.
kept it completely
What was
a
interesting
secret.
is they said, I think Ryan made this clue, but I don't think Ryan did the treasure hunt.
right.
Yeah. They're like, I'm pretty sure I saw Ryan because a couple times they caught you doing stuff.
I was trying to work in my room so many times, and I'd see him like near a window, and I was like,
Keep in mind, we're in a very small house, so they would.
yeah.
Well, I do remember one of the clues. This one's specific in my mind because we made kind of reference to this
The pencil?
with Mr. E. You had a clue that was signed Mr. 3.
I think
That's
that was in
right.
the second treasure hunt.
No,
No, that was in the
first
first.
treasure
Really?
hunt,
And
yeah.
Oh, okay.
actually, that's really interesting.
Yes.
In my
You
mind,
meant to
that
say-
was the correct direction.
So you did a 3, but you were trying to do a
Mr. E
Mr. E.
for the first thing. But
Right.
sometimes I flip things and I don't realize that they're the wrong direction.
Right.
Yeah.
I did that with a J the other day.
But I just think it's funny that you were trying to go with Mr. E
In the first treasure hunt.
before
Yeah.
Mr. E was ever a thing.
Oh, I wanted it to be a thing.
Right.
But
Yeah.
What was your mind like? That was the only clue that had any reference to something named Mr. E. Did you have more of a
Well, I like-
story that you were
I like to build on things.
right?
And just the idea, I once heard somebody say Mr. E, and I thought that was the coolest thing because it's the hidden meanings, and I love hidden meanings.
Right.
So when I heard Mr. E, I was like, I didn't realize it could become so big
Right.
in the channel, but I was thinking if a person made this, it would make sense if they were Mr. E.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were actually originally thinking that first treasure hunt would be
Mhm.
created by somebody named Mr. E.
Exactly.
That's
wow.
Yeah. And then then that clue, the glass thing led to the shoe down in the boys' room. And guess what?
The little
This
wooden
drove me
shoe.
crazy. So I had done had all the clues ready to go about 3 days or so before we filmed.
Uh-huh.
And I had totally cleaned the little kid's room because it was so messy.
cool.
Wait, you cleaned the
I
kids' room
cleaned it
because
so it was
we were gonna film,
spotless.
and you wanted it to be
Because we
clean
didn't
for
film
filming.
down there very much.
And then I when it came to the day, they had totally wrecked the whole room.
Welcome to my life.
I know.
That is, so, I did not know you did that.
Oh,
right.
That's hilarious.
And
You're
so
like, oh, 3
when-
days ahead of time, that will be perfect. And then by the time it gets there, it's just as dirty as it was when you started, I bet.
Or somehow worse. I don't know.
Poor Ryan.
But it was so messy.